students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. I am your maths teacher Anjali Daya. Let us start our topic geometry. Let's look back. Observe the map carefully, then use the words given in the box to complete the story. Now, intersecting, curved, point, parallel and straight. Now, one day while playing, Aryan, Zoya, Mehul, Priya and Anaya find an old map in Aryan's storeroom. The map has a heading "Find the Treasure" and is full of strange lines and clues. Excitedly, the children decide to find the treasure in it. Look, a dash line shows the path, a straight line shows the path starting from this tree. Aryan says, it changes to a dashed line near the river. Near the river, it becomes curved line near the river. Let us follow it, adds Joya. Suddenly, Priya notices something. Look here, these two paths are crossing each other, forming intersecting line near the bridge. And these two paths formed by dashed lines are side by side, parallel lines. Side by side but are not meeting. Which path do we take now? Anaya says. Just then, Mehul points at a spot. Here is a point marked X. Maybe it's the path to the treasure. Following the path on the map, they reach a huge tree. Beneath it, they find a key that has a message written. Open the gate to the secret garden. They reach a secret garden on the map and find a chest of treasure hidden behind the tree. Wow, we have finally reached the treasure. Our knowledge of geometry helped us to find it. Aryan laughs and says, now basic geometrical concept. Let us revisit some basic geometrical terms like point, line, line segment and ray. Now first, a point. A point is shown as a small dot that marks the exact location of an object. It is named using capital letters such as A, B and C. Since a point has no length or width, it cannot be measured. Now, next is a plane. A plane is a flat surface that extends infinitely in all the directions and has no boundaries. Only a part of a plane can be represented in a drawing. It is named using its corner points in order. Next, a line. A line is a straight path made up of endless points on a plane. It is one-dimensional. It has length but no width or height. It extends infinitely in both directions. A line is named using two capital letters like AB and written as line AB. We can draw a line horizontally, vertically or diagonally. Next is a line segment. A line segment is a part of a line with two fixed endpoints. It has a specific length and cannot be extended. The line segment AB has ends point A and B and is written as line segment AB. A line segment can be drawn horizontally, vertically or diagonally. We can draw line segment of particular length using a centimeter ruler. Now next is a ray. A ray is a part of a line that starts at a point and extends infinitely in one direction. It has one endpoint. We write it as ray XY. Now next is parallel lines are two lines or rays that never meet. An example is the rail of a train track. The symbol this is used to represent parallel to. Line AB and CD are parallel lines. We write it as AB parallel to CD to show that line AB is parallel to line CD. Now lock into your brain. The distance between two parallel lines is always the same. Now, intersecting lines are two lines or rays that meets or cross each other at a point. This is the intersecting lines. AB and CD are intersecting lines. Now, think. First, are the spokes of a bicycle wheel straight or curved? What about the edge of the wheel? It is straight. Now, second, What kind of lines do the opposite sides of a ruler show? Parallel lines. Now, next is curved lines. Curved lines are not straight. They bend and change direction. AB and EF are curved lines. Now, in text exercise 1, question number 1, draw the following as instructed. Now, A, ray MN. M और ये N. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज एंगल्स. We have already learned that an angle is formed when two rays originates from a common point. The common point from which the two rays originate is called the vertex, and the two rays are called the arms of the angles. An angle is denoted using the symbol this. In the figure given alongside, ray OM and ON are the arms of the angle with vertex O. The given angle can be named as angle MON or angle NOM. The vertex is always written in the middle. An angle can also be named with a small letter or a number. Let us understand how. This can be called angle A. This can be called angle 1. An angle divides a plane into two regions, the interior inside, the exterior outside. In angle MON, the orange part represents the interior of the angle and the pink part represents the exterior of the angle. Here points A, B and X lie in the interior of angle MON, and points X, Z, L and C lie in the exterior of angle MON. Now, measure of an angle. The measure of an angle shows how much its own arms rotate. It gets bigger or smaller as the gap between the arms changes. For example, think of the minute hand of a clock. It rotates around its center, forming different angles as time passes. Angles are measured in degree. We use a special instrument called a protractor to measure angle. A protractor is usually a flat semicircular tool with two sets of numbers along its curved edge. These numbers are called scales, the inner scale and the outer scale. Both are used to measure angle from 0 degree to 180 degree. This is the protractor. Now, the inner scale runs from 0 degree to 180 degree in an anti-clockwise direction. The outer scale runs from 0 degree to 180 degree in clockwise direction. Now, measuring an angle using the protractor. Now, let us learn how to measure an angle using a protractor with Alex and Rennie. Rennie, can you please show me how to measure this angle ABC using a protractor? Sure, let me tell you how to do this in steps. Now, first, identify the vertex of the angle. It is point B. Then place the center point of the protractor exactly on the vertex. Next, align the baseline of the protractor with one arm of the angle. In this case, it is BC. Make sure the vertex does not move. Now, check where the baseline points to 0 degree. Since BC is on the right side, we will use the inner scale that starts from 0 degree on the right. Now, move along the inner scale from point C until you reach point A. See where arm BA meets the scale. I see it is pointing at 70 degree. Here 0 degree and inner scale here is 70 degree. That's right. So, angle ABC is equals to 70 degree. Now, drawing an angle using a protractor. Let us learn to draw a 60 degree angle using a protractor. Now, first draw a baseline using a ruler and label it OP. Place the protractor on OP with its center on point O and the baseline aligned with OP. Now, find 60 degree on the protractor scale and mark a dot at the point. Remove the protractor and use a ruler to draw a line from point O through the dot. Now label the new end point as Q. Name the angle QOP. QOP. This is the 60-degree angle. Now types of angles. Acute angle. An angle measures between 0 degree and 90 degrees, an acute angle. Right angle. A right angle measures exactly 90 degree. Obtuse angle. An obtuse angle measures between 90 degree and 180 degree. Straight angle. A straight angle measures exactly 180 degree. Reflex angle. A reflex angle measures between 180 degree and 360 degree. Complete angle. A complete angle measures exactly 360 degree. Now let us learn with fun. Observe the minute hands of the clock and name the angles like acute, right or obtuse. Now this is acute. This is obtuse. This is obtuse. This is acute, and this is also acute. Now no more. A zero angle measures 0 degree. It is formed when the two arms of an angle completely overlap or lie on top of each other. Now find and write. Name the types of angles found in the given iconic monuments. If you cannot see the angles clearly, search for clearer picture online with adult supervision. Now you can find the angles. Now perpendicular lines. Two lines are called perpendicular if they intersect each other at an angle of 90 degree. This means the lines form a right angle at the point where they meet. When two lines are perpendicular, they create L shape. The symbol for the perpendicular line is this. Here, line AB is perpendicular to line CD. It is written as AB perpendicular to CD. Examples are edges of a square or corner of a book. Now think and do. Look at the figures carefully. Can you identify the following? Which lines are intersecting lines? AB and CD, PQ and RS. These are intersecting lines. Which lines are perpendicular? That is CD and PQ and RS. Next, which lines are parallel? PQ and RS. Now in text exercise 2. Question number 1. Classify the given angles as acute, obtuse, right, straight, reflex and complete angle. Now A. First is L shape में है तो it is right angle. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हैं, बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. मेजर एंड राइट द एंगल्स ऑफ द गिवन फिगर. तो बच्चों ये क्वेश्चन आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे, प्रोटेक्टर का यूज करेंगे और इनके एंगल्स को मेजर करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. कंस्ट्रक्ट द एंगल्स फॉर द गिवन मेजर्स. अगेन यूजिंग द प्रोटेक्टर. आप प्रोटेक्टर का यूज करके गिवन मेजर्स के एंगल्स को फॉर्म करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. लिस्ट द पॉइंट्स विच आर इन द इंटीरियर एंड एक्सटीरियर ऑफ एंगल ABC. नाउ ए पार्ट. पेंट्स इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ एंगल ABC. This is the interior and all these points are in interior and all these points are exterior. Now polygons. We know that polygons are simple closed figures formed by 3 or more line segments. Examples of polygons include triangle, 3 sides 3 angles, quadrilateral 4 sides 4 angles, pentagon 5 sides 5 angles, hexagon 6 sides 6 angles. Let us explore more about triangles and quadrilaterals. Now triangle. A triangle is a simple polygon formed by 3 line segments. It has 3 sides and 3 vertices. A triangle is named using 3 capital letters as its vertices and is represented by the symbol this. Look at the given triangle PQR. In triangle PQR are the 3 vertices. PQ, QR and RP are the 3 sides. Angle P, angle Q and angle R are the 3 angles. They are also named as angle RPQ, angle PQR and angle QRP. We can classify triangles based on the length of their sides. Now, equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle and scalene triangle. Now, an equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all the three sides are equal. Now, an isosceles triangle is a triangle in which only two sides are equal. A scalene triangle is a triangle in which all the three sides have different length. Now, we can also classify triangles on the basis of measures of their angles. Let us learn how. Now, first, an acute angle triangle is a triangle in which all the three angles are acute. Here, all the three angles are less than 90 degree. Now, a right angled triangle is a triangle which one of the three angle is a right angle, that is 90 degree. Here, one of the three angles is exactly 90 degree. Now next, an obtuse angle triangle is a triangle in which one of the three angles is more than 90 degree. This is. Here, one of the three angles is more than 90 degree. Now next is quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a simple polygon formed by 4 line segments. It has 4 sides and 4 vertices. There are different types of quadrilaterals. Now first is parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides are parallel and equal to each other. Also both pair of opposite angles are equal to each other in a parallelogram. So PS parallel है QR and PQ is parallel to SR. PS is equals to QR and PQ is equals to SR and angle P is equals to angle R and angle Q is equals to angle S. Now rectangle. A rectangle is a type of parallelogram in which opposite sides are equal and each angle measures 90 degree. PS parallel to QR, PQ parallel to SR, PS is equals to QR, PQ is equals to SR, angle P is equals to angle Q is equals to angle R is equals to angle S is equals to 90 degree. Now next is square. A square is a type of parallelogram in which all sides are equal and each angle measures 90 degree. PS parallel है QR, PQ parallel है SR, PQ is equals to QR is equals to RS is equals to SP and angle P is equals to angle Q is equals to angle R is equals to angle S is equals to 90 degree. Now rhombus. A rhombus is a type of parallelogram in which all sides are equal. PS parallel QR, PQ parallel SR, PQ is equals to QR is equals to RS is equals to SP and angle P is equals to angle R and angle Q is equals to angle S. Now trapezium. A trapezium is a quadrilateral in which only one pair of opposite sides is parallel. That is PS parallel to QR. In this PQ is not parallel to SR. Now next is kite. A kite is a quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent sides are equal but opposite sides are unequal. So PQ is equals to PS, QR is equals to SR. Now in text exercise 3, question number 1, name the sides, vertices and angles of the given triangle. Now sides are AB, BC and AC. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए वर्टेक्स और साइड्स आप बताएंगे. Now next question number 2, classify the given triangles based on the length of their sides. Now A part, all three sides are different, so it is a scalene triangle. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आपको ट्राई करेंगे. Now next question number 3, classify the given triangle based on the measure of their angle. Now A part, one angle is 90 degree, so right angled triangle. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, नेम द गिवन टाइप्स ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटर बेस्ड ऑन द गिवन क्लू. नाउ ए, वन पेयर ऑफ अपोजिट साइड इज पैरेलल, दैट इज ट्रेपेजियम. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज सर्कल. We already know that circle is a simple closed curve with only one curved side and no vertex. We see a circle in many objects in our surroundings like a wheel and a bangle. A circle is formed by joining all points that are equidistant from a fixed point. Let us understand the terms related to a circle. Now, center, radius and diameter of a circle. Now, first is the fixed point in the middle is known as the center of the circle. Now, the distance from the center to any point on the boundary of the circle is called the radius. A diameter is the line segment that joins any two points on the circle passing through its center. So, from this is the radius, and from A to B it is a diameter. In the given circle, O is the center, OA and OB are radii, and AB is the diameter. Here the diameter divides the circle into two equal halves called semicircles. The diameter is always twice the length of the radius. Let us understand how. AB is equals to OA plus OB. Since OA is equals to OB, so AB is equals to OA plus OA is 2OA. This means the diameter is twice the length of the radius. So, diameter is equals to 2 into radius. Now, example 1. Find the diameter of a circle whose radius is 5 cm. Solution. Radius of the circle is 5 cm. Therefore, diameter of the circle is 2 into radius, that is 2 into 5 cm is equals to 10 cm. Thus, the diameter of the circle is 10 cm. We can find the radius of a circle by using the given formula. If we want to find the radius, divide the diameter by 2. So, radius is equals to diameter upon 2. Now, example 2. Find the radius of a circle whose diameter is 18 cm. Solution. Diameter of the circle is 18 cm. Therefore, the radius of the circle is diameter divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9 cm. Thus, the radius of the circle is 9 cm. Now, think. Are all radii of a circle equal in length? Yes. Now, interior and exterior of a circle. A circle has an interior as well as an exterior region. The region inside the circle is called the interior of the circle, and the region outside the circle is called the exterior of the circle. In the given circle, point K, O and L are in the interior points. Points A and R are in the exterior, and point M and V lie on the circle. Now, next is circumference of a circle. The circumference of a circle is the length of the boundary of the circle. It is also called the perimeter of the circle. Now, chord of a circle. A chord of a circle is a line segment that joins any two points on the circle's boundary. It divides the circle area into two parts, and each part is called a segment of the circle. In the given circle, AB is a chord. Diameter is the longest chord in a circle. Now, arc of a circle. The part of the circle boundary between two points is called an arc. Between two points. So, PQ is an arc. In the given circle, PQ is an example of an arc. Now, no more. Concentric circles are two or more circles that have the same center but different radii. These circles do not overlap but share the same center. In the given figure, we can see two circles with different radii, OA and OB, that have the same center. Examples of concentric circle include the rings of a dartboard and ripples in water when a stone is dropped in it. Now, think. A circular clock has a radius of 15 cm. A smaller circular object has a radius that is half of the clock's radius. Find the diameter of both the circles. So, 15 cm radius है, तो diameter होगा हमारा 30 cm, and half of the clock's radius है, तो 7.5 cm is the radius and diameter is 15 cm. Now, next is construction of a circle. We can draw a circle of the given radius using a compass. Let us draw a circle of radius 3 cm following the given steps. Now, take a compass, a ruler and a pencil. Fix the pencil tightly in the compass. Use the ruler to set the compass so that the distance between the point and the pencil tip is exactly 3 cm. Place the pointed end of the compass on a spot on the paper. This will be the center of the circle. Let us call it O. Hold the compass steady at the center and slowly rotate it all the way around. The pencil will draw a perfect circle with a radius of 3 centimeter. Like this. Now, in text exercise 4, question number 1, fill in the given blanks. Now first, a circle is a simple closed curve with only one curved side and no vertex. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, स्टेट वेदर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू और फॉल्स. ए, डायमीटर इज द लॉन्गेस्ट कोड इन अ सर्कल. यस, इट्स ट्रू. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, find the diameter of a circle whose radius is as follows. A, 6 centimeter. So diameter is 2 multiplied by 6 is equals to 12 centimeter. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, फाइंड द रेडियस of a circle whose diameter is as follows. A part 14 centimeter. So radius is 14 divided by 2 is equals to 7 centimeter. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हैं बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, कंस्ट्रक्ट अ सर्कल ऑफ द गिवन रेडियाई. फर्स्ट इज 2 सेंटीमीटर. तो बच्चों ये क्वेश्चन आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ कंपास. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, from the given figure name the parts of the circle using the appropriate terms like radius, diameter, chord, arc, etc. Now first is PQ. PQ is a diameter. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग वर्ड प्रॉब्लम. ए, if the radius of a wheel is 20 centimeter, what is its diameter? So its diameter is 2 into 20 is equals to 40 centimeter. How many semicircles can the wheel be divided into? Into 2 semicircles. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज लेट्स पुट इट टुगेदर. अ पॉइंट हैज नो साइज और शेप एंड इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय अ स्मॉल डॉट. When 2 points are joined using a ruler, a line segment with a fixed length is formed. A line segment extended infinitely in one direction is called a ray. A line can extend endlessly in both directions. Next, intersecting lines meet or cross at a common point while parallel lines never meet no matter how far they are extended. Next, when two rays being form a common endpoint, they form an angle. An angle of 90 degree formed at the intersection of a vertical and horizontal line is called a right angle. Next, angles measuring between 0 degree and 90 degree are acute angles, while those measuring between 90 degree and 180 degree are obtuse angles. An angle of 180 degree is a straight angle. An angle measuring between 180 and 360 degree is called a reflex angle. An angle of 360 degree is called a complete angle. Perpendicular lines intersect at a right angle, that is 90 degree. When all points equidistant from a fixed point are connected, they form a circle. This fixed point is called the center of the circle, and the distance from the center to any point on the circle's boundary is known as the radius. A line segment connecting 2 points on the circle and passing through the center is called the diameter. The diameter of a circle is always twice the radius. A line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called a chord. The circumference of a circle refers to the total length of its boundary. तो बच्चों आई होप आपको चैप्टर समझ आया. इसका रिवीजन आप खुद करेंगे.